Hi, Dee here with Box Fan D Nomad Life. This is part 2 of my story. I've worked hard all my life, 10 to 16 hours a day as a waitress raising my kids. I have had many jobs over the years, but mostly minimum wage and no pension, so my Social Security isn't much, but it is enough for this lifestyle. Low-income housing was not an option because most of the waiting lists are at least 5 years. Apartments run minimum for one bedroom or a studio $800 to $1,000, and that's more than I make, so that is not an option. Yes, I had 2 boys. One is in prison, and the other one died at the age of 19. I have no family that have the circumstances or finances to help me. I had heard many questions in the last few years on the videos that Bob Wells did about these things, so I thought I should get them out of the way right away. So I'm not destitute, and I'm not homeless, but I am houseless. I live in a box van. How I ended up here is another story. But for today, I'll share a little bit more of my story. Hopefully I didn't share too much detail, but enough to help you get to know me and where I came from. My adult life has been a sequence of many ups and downs. My strong faith in a loving God has helped me through it all. I believe we are allowed to go through many struggles or tests in our lives to strengthen us, to build our endurance, and make us realize we need God in our lives. We can't do it alone. If you watch the videos of me on Bob Wells' Cheap RV Living YouTube channel, you know I've had my share of struggles the past few years. I am grateful for this because it has strengthened my faith and caused me to realize I need God's help. He uses people as earthly angels. Perhaps you're one of mine. Since my stroke last year, I still have some numbness and tightness in my arm. I have trouble talking and stutter a lot, or sometimes stumble over my words, get all jumbled. My mind is clear. No, I don't take drugs and I don't drink. Yes, I do smoke. I started smoking when I was 16. Both of my parents were heavy chain smokers. And since we lived in a car, 7 of us most of the time, that kind of set the pace. I swore I would never start smoking. As soon as I left home, I did. I quit once for about 10 years. Then I had a ton of things happen to me in just a few years. At that time, I was working for social services full-time as an eligibility worker. I was going to school full-time and raising 4 foster children and my granddaughter. I became physically disabled. My mother died. I went through a divorce. I lost my home because I couldn't work and lost everything. Then my son died. I even lost my faith for about 15 to 20 years. I've had every kind of suggestion and advice on how to quit. I've tried them all. I am trying to cut back, and God willing, I will eventually be able to quit. So I don't need more ideas on this subject. When the time is right, it will happen. But thank you for your concern. For today, that's about all I'm going to share. I like to keep it kind of short and sweet. And I appreciate the people that are watching. I appreciate you subscribing and liking and sharing this video with your family and friends and anybody that you think I can encourage. That's my reason for doing these videos. I want to encourage people to know that no matter how bad it is, no matter how bad it was, you can be happy. You can live a happy, fruitful life. You can set goals in your life. You can do whatever you want to do with your circumstances. No matter how bad it is, it's not over. And just know that with help from God and help from others, you can do it. I did it. I've done it. I am finding joy in my life. I like the nomad life. It's not always easy. It's difficult. Many, many times it's difficult. But I find the pleasure of the environment. I can look out and see the mountains and the beautiful skies and the desert cactus and trees. I meet so many people. I'm just really finding out there's so much more to life than sitting in a house and never talking to anybody. No more sticks and bricks for me, thanks. I like my van. I like to live in a box. I always like tiny places. I would love to share more with you. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notifications bell so you'll know when my next video is coming out. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.